Tech Talk alert. After our latest digital life hack, you're going to hear one of my weekend show's best calls. You don't want to miss it. Online shopping is like a game, and I've got 4 cheat codes to save you serious cash. I'm Kim Komando for Total AV, the award-winning antivirus software for just $19 a year right now at protectwithkim.com. Here's your first tip. Most online prices are not fixed. Algorithms adjust prices based on the time that you buy the things. Shop early in the week or late at night when fewer people are on the site, and you could catch a lower price. Now, if Amazon is your go-to, check out the Camel extension on your browser. It tracks millions of products, shows price history charts, and sends you alerts when the prices drop. This way, you're never paying more than you have to. Another trick, add items to your cart, then leave the site. Many retailers will send you a discount code or offer free shipping within a day or two to entice you back. It's not a guarantee, but it's worth a shot. And before you do check out, always search for promo codes. Studies show that a quick search could save you up to 20%. Sign up for my free newsletter at getkim.com. Hey there, tech lovers and wannabes. Want to stay ahead of the game? You've got to check out my YouTube channel. It's amazing. So many people are loving my new and improved channel. For starters, we've got fresh how-to videos every week, like how to block those super annoying political text messages, let important calls through even in Do Not Disturb mode, and oh boy, watch out for sneaky QR codes that can actually brick your phone. It doesn't stop there. Join me for Kim Komando Today, a fun podcast where we break down the latest tech news and trends. It's like talking tech with a friend, minus all the boring stuff. You'll get the latest tips and tricks to keep you in the know and have a little fun while doing it. Plus, who doesn't love being the tech-savvy one in the crowd? So head to youtube.com/Kim Komando, hit subscribe, and make sure you never miss a new video or podcast. That's youtube.com/Kim Komando. And when you're there, be sure to hit that subscribe button. That's youtube.com/Kim Komando, with a K, of course. And I'll see you on the video. Now, check out this amazing call from the show. It's a real gem. John in Fort Worth, Texas. Hey there, John.
Hi, thank you for taking my call.
You got it.
I love your show.
Thank you.
Also get your newsletter. It's full of some great tips.
And how are the jokes?
They're kind of a little out there.
All right. Some of them are better than others. I get that.
Yeah.
All right. The whole idea is just to make you smile. That's all.
Yeah, that's good.
So how can I help you out? What's going on?
Well, a few months ago, I started noticing similar responses by strangers to posts from my female friends on Facebook. And they start out with flattery, and then they state, I sent a friend request, but it didn't go through. Could you send me a friend request? And if you look at the names and profile pictures on some of these accounts, they're those of retired U.S. military officers, specifically generals. Now, most of your regular listeners probably know by now this is an attempt to initiate a military romance scam.
For sure.
So I started doing a little digging. I did a Facebook friend search on the names of these officers, and it took a few hours, but I found over 5,800 fake accounts pretending to be those of just 19 retired U.S. military officers. And the number's probably much higher.
For sure.
I only counted those accounts that use the rank and the name, or the name and a matching profile picture. So I've tried reporting some of these accounts to Facebook, but the response I always got was that the accounts did not violate Facebook's community standards.
Nice.
But, it's against the community standards, one, to not use your real name, and two, to pretend to be somebody else, right?
For sure.
Yeah. Well, okay. So if you look at the FBI statistics on these scams, as recently as 2021, the losses in the U.S. due to confidence and fraud and romance scams were about $1 billion.
Crazy.
With about 25,000 victims.
Wow.
And those are just the ones that are reported.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's a good point. Because a lot of people, they get scammed and they're just too embarrassed to say anything or to report or do anything about it.
Well, I get that Facebook can't stop all the scams on their platform, but do they have to make it so easy for the scammers? Isn't there any other way to get Facebook to take some kind of action on these fake accounts?
Unfortunately, probably not. Because you know what? They just don't give a rat's. They don't care.
Well, I've actually written my representatives, and I have gotten no responses. And I guess the only thing I can do is just to try to raise awareness, like calling you on the show.
Sure. I mean, and I'm, it's a noble effort. And I don't mean to just say, well, it's, they don't give a rat, so we're just going to move on. No, I mean, there is public awareness, and there are so many lonely people. And Facebook, you would think that because it is a publicly traded company, right, that they would have certain community morals and values in order to uphold that, to maintain a good stature within the community that they are serving. But unfortunately, they don't care, or else they would do something about it. They always go back and they whine. They go, "Oh, we can't do this because there's just too many. There's our algorithms."
Come on. They've got 22,000 employees. All they got to do is to give one employee, administrative rights to lock every one of those accounts with those names, and go find the real person. You don't even have to go find the person that has the real account. I mean, if you lock one real account in order to lock out 3,000 fake ones,
you'd think,
is that a big loss?
Yeah. And you know what? And it's a logical solution. But they're going to say, oh, it's like whack-a-mole. We get one down, another one pops up. Yeah. But their algorithms are good enough to censor what's in your newsfeed to only show you what you want to see.
Right.
Okay. Which is very alarming to me, because like 75% of the U.S. population is getting their news from Facebook, but they're only seeing the news that they want to see. Okay. But they can do that. They can track every single thing about us. Mark Zuckerberg can go have his 40th birthday that he did most recently on a $300 million yacht. Mm-hmm. Okay. A $300 million yacht. Okay. It's not just $300 million. Okay. You're talking about probably at least 75 full-time employees. You have to dock it. You have to fill it up with gas. Then you need the Tinder behind it to carry all the toys that you're going to bring, and your helicopter and everything else. Okay. But we still have people getting taken, not just by romance scams, but everything else on Facebook. And he does not care. Otherwise, they would do something about it.
It affects their bottom line. Well, maybe if it affects their image and then affects their bottom line, then something will happen. But until then, good luck.
But I'm glad that you called in, because hopefully somebody is listening right now who's getting romanced by a former general who just happens to be living overseas. They just think you're just so great. You're so wonderful. And they can't wait to start a life with you. And you're like, yes, this is what I've been waiting for my whole life. And then the general says his pension and his retirement check didn't arrive, and he just needs some money to hold over until that check comes in. And then he'll surely pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today, which he'll never do. Hey, big kudos to you for sticking around. Now, if your brain's buzzing with questions, let me know. Head over to Komando.com and then click Email Kim. You have to trust me. I read every single message like it's a new gadget manual. Well, I actually do it better than that. I never read a manual. Do they even have manuals anymore? Anyway, elevate your tech IQ with my free daily newsletter. Head over to GetKim.com.